Good morning, students. This is Value Education period. Today we are going to see lesson 11, India, home to all religions. Okay, lesson 11, India, home to all religions. Okay, everyone, close your eyes and imagine. Close your eyes. Just think. Okay, your school is closed tomorrow for a festival. Okay, your school is closed because tomorrow is one festival, but this is not your festival. That means if you are Hindu, means you are celebrating Diwali and maybe Vinayaka Chavithi, like that, but this is not your festival. Okay, you are not celebrate at home. At the same time, would you like to know more about it? Of course, right. So, would you like to take part in it and have fun? Just think, India is home to many things created by nature. Okay, India also became a home to many things that came from other countries. Okay, India is a home. India is a home to many things that came from other countries. Okay, so India accepted all as a part of itself, whether they were plants, animals, or people. Okay, India will accept many peoples or plants or animals, anything it will accept as a part of itself. So this peaceful mixing is one of the special things about our country, right? So this peaceful mixing is one of the special things about our country. So now listen, we are going to see about festivals, that is the land of many faiths. The land of many faiths. Just think, India is home to many religions, right? India is home to many religions. So in India we have Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity and Muslims, right? The many religions are in India, right? Just think, some of them like Hinduism, right? Some of them like Hinduism. They follow Hindu god, right? Like Vinayaka and Shiva, Vishnu, like that. So some of them is a Buddhism. Some of them like Buddhism. They follow the scriptures of Buddha. They follow the scriptures of Buddha. And some of them is Jainism. Jainism means they follow scripture of Mahavir. Right, Jainism is a founder is Mahavir. And some of them is Sikhism. So he is the founder of Guru Nanak. So these are the religions or begun in India. Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Sikhism. So these are the religions or begun from India. But some like Islam. Some like Islam and Christianity were brought here by people from other countries. Okay, Islam and Christianity are brought from other country. Just think, Diwali is celebrated all over India, right? Diwali is celebrated all over India. It celebrated for what, do you know? Diwali is celebrated for Lord Rama's victory. Some of them think Lord Rama's victory over Ravana and his return to Ayodhya. Do you know about Ramayanam? So on that story we learn about it, right? It marks Lord Rama's victory over Ravana and his return to Ayodhya. So this is one reason for celebrating Diwali. And some of them, it also marks Krishna's victory over a demon named Naragasura. Krishna kills the Narakasura. Okay, that is also one reason to celebrating Diwali. So we celebrating Diwali by lighting lamps and giving sweet to our friends, right? How we celebrate Diwali? We are wearing new clothes and we are lighting lamps and giving sweets to our friends. So these are the way we celebrate Diwali. Then we are going to see another one festival, which is Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr. So that means is a festival of breaking fasting. There is a one Islam festival. Okay, Eid al-Fitr is an important festival for Muslims all over India. It is an important festival for Muslims all over India. So it is celebrated at the end of the holy month of Ramzan. So it is also known as Ramzan. Okay, it is celebrated at the end of the holy month of Ramzan. On this day, Muslims attend a special Eid prayer. Okay, on this day, Muslims attend a special Eid prayer that day. Okay, at the same time, people dress in their best clothes and children receive gifts. Okay, they are wearing a new clothes and children receive gift. Okay, at the same time, people also visit their relatives and friends and enjoy this grand festival. Okay, people also visit their relatives and friends and they are enjoying this grand festival. And another one big festival in our India is Christmas, right? Is there anyone who does not know that the birth of Jesus Christ is celebrated throughout the world on 25th December, right? Jesus Christ birth anniversary is celebrated at 25th December, right? That day, Christians go to the church and sing carols, right? They are going to the church and sing carols. Cards, gifts and messages of love and peace are exchanged between people, right? Cards, gifts and messages of love and peace are exchanged between people. At the same time, Buddhists celebrate the birth anniversary of Lord Buddha as Buddha Jayanti. Okay, Buddhists celebrate Buddha's birth anniversary as Buddha Jayanti. Okay, they decorate their houses with colored lanterns and flags. They decorate their houses with colored lanterns and flags. There are prayer meets and processions. There are prayer meets and processions. Procession means a number of people or vehicles moves slowly in line. You can see in many festivals, right? In our Hindu festival, you can see lot of peoples are moving slowly in a line behind the God, right? So this is known as a procession. So there are some prayers, meets and some processions. And another one festival is the occasion of Mahavir Jayanti. Jain temple are decorated with flags. Okay, in Mahavir Jayanti, Jain temples are decorated with flags. And the statue of Mahavira is given a ceremonial bath. Okay, the statue of Mahavira is given a ceremonial bath. At the same time, pilgrims from all the parts of the country visit ancient temples and make offerings of milk, rice, fruit, lamps and water. Okay. And another one festival is on the occasion of Guru Purab. That is Guru Purab. That is the Sikhs congregate in thousands at the Golden Temple in Amritsar in Punjab. Okay, so Sikhs congregate. Congregate means they are a group of people or a crowd. That is the meaning of congregate. Sikhs congregate in thousands at the Golden Temple in Amritsar, which is in Punjab. Okay, which is in Punjab. All over the country, lamps are light, right? When the festivals are started, we are lamping our light. And processions are taken out, right? Processions. Most of the people are forming one group and they are moving slowly behind the God. So, processions are taken out. At the same time, free langurs. Langurs mean they provide free food, right? They provide free food. So, free langurs are arranged. And prasad is distributed, right? In most of the temple, they are providing prasadam. So, and prasad is distributed. So, just think, we feel very happy at the time of festival, right? We feel very happy at Diwali, Christmas and Ramzan. We feel very happy at the time of festival. So just we think, do you know what the word origin means? Do you know the word origin? Origin means the point from which something starts. It's a starting point. We just think origin means it's a starting point. So we just think the point from which something starts. Okay. So we can say it means the source or root from which something rises, comes to life. Okay, it's a source or root from which something rises or comes to life. Just think, some plants and animals which we find in India do not have their origin here. Some of the plants and animals or that does not have origin, that is not come from India. That is the origin. Okay, we find in India do not have their origin here. They were brought here by people who came from outside. That is, came from another country. That is not have their own origin. Some plants and animals. So just example, I gave one example for that. One animal, the horse and the rabbit were brought to India. This is not origin of India. Okay, they are brought from other country, the horse and rabbit. At the same time, the potato, the cauliflower and the carrot do not have their origin here. The potato, cauliflower and carrot. Just think, these are not the thing from India. It's brought from other country. It's really surprising, right? So, they were brought by people from other lands. So, at the same time, so too was the rose. It was brought by the Afghans and the Turks from their lands. The rose also from the Afghans and the Turks from their lands. But don't you think the horse, the cauliflower, the rose and the potato are doing well here, right? Most of the children like the cauliflower, carrot and potato in India, right? Similarly, the same like fruits and vegetable and animals, some religions are originated in India, like Hinduism and Buddhism, like that. Some religions is originated in India, while some came from other parts of the world, okay, like Christianity. So these kind of religions came from other parts of the world, but now they have become a part of India, right? That is also one part of our India nowadays. So at these festivals, people send cards, wish each other, right? Even that was not our festival, but even though we wish each other. At the same time, even if it is not their own festival, Indians exchange sweets and flowers, right? We are exchanging sweet and flowers. So this is because we respect all religions in India. So Indians of different religions feel at home here. Can you understand, students? We have in India have many religions, right? India have its many religions, so we all respect all religions in India. Okay, so Indians of different religions feel at home here. Those who are come from other country, they also feel that this is a home for them. Okay, listen, everyone take your classwork note and write question answer. First question, listen, first question, which is your favorite festival? Why? Here most of them having different kind of opinion, right? Maybe someone like Diwali, someone like Christmas, and someone like Ramzan. So I gave you 3 answers for you. Those who like which festival, you choose the answer. Okay, so first Diwali. Just think, Diwali is my favorite festival because it is the festival of lights. We enjoy lot of burning crackers, wearing new clothes, eating sweets and sharing sweets with neighbors. This is the answer for those who are having a favorite festival is Diwali. If you interested to write Diwali, then take this answer in your note. And if you interested to write Christmas is your favorite festival, means you write the Christmas. Christmas is my favorite festival. It is the birth of Jesus Christ, is celebrated throughout the world on 25 December. We go to church and sing carols. So cards, gifts and messages of love and peace are exchanged between people. Okay, this is for Christmas. And those who are like the festival Ramzan, you write this answer. Ramzan is my favorite festival because on this day we attend a special Eid prayer. People dress in their best clothes and children receive gifts. People also visit their relatives and friends and enjoy grand feast. Just listen, you can write any one of the answer. Okay, if you're interested, if it is your favorite festival is Diwali, means you write the answer based on Diwali. If your favorite festival is Christmas, means you write the answer based on Christmas, and same like that Ramzan. Okay, just choose your own answer and write it in your classwork note. Any one, it's enough to write. Okay, write Diwali or Christmas or Ramzan, any one, just write it in your classwork note. Which festival is your favorite festival? Then second one, do you have neighbors who invite you to their festivals? Do you have neighbors who invite you to their festivals? So the answer is yes, we have neighbors who invite us to their festivals. Yes, we have neighbors who invite us to their festivals. Okay, then listen. Third one is recite a story from any holy book. Everyone take your book. See the third question. Recite a story from any holy book. So you have to write your own in your classwork note. Write any story, which holy book you like, which story you like from the holy book, you write it in a classwork note and submit in a assignment section. Can you understand, students? Write story, which story you like from holy book, you write it your own. Okay, any kind of story you can write it in your own and submit in the assignment section. Okay, thank you, students.